Hello and welcome, Cosmic Quantum Travelers. I hope you're doing good. I'm just seeing 111, that's why I'm smiling. So, Holy Trinity, the Holy Grail, fully returned through us. The threefold founder flame returned through us, remembering that we are the founders, the Ascended Masters, the Magic Grail Queens and Kings. The return of the original twin flames, pairs, divine counterparts, as the fall of Babel is here. The tower is falling, or Babylon, and then the Tower of Babel. As in all fallen systems, all of this artificial architecture is going fully offline. There has been a huge shift in the field today. I don't know if anyone has tapped into this yet. What you are perceiving today, as in on the 23rd now, so yesterday, depending on when you're watching. The magnetic field and poles are about to fully flip, and the magnetic field and core are already massively shifting today. And this is mainly what I can feel in the field. The absence of artificial technology, that's what I feel. As I said, our enemies are falling. And the main thing is also why I had to, for those that saw yesterday's video, an update on the cosmic Christ and the cosmic cathedral, the cathedral network, the body of God coming fully online. So this is basically Mother coming back into matter, the Christus Sophia, the new androgynous blueprint, having been fully anchored. So again, thank you so much for everybody doing the good work, and especially those who've been part of my activations. And again, we do an activation on the 27th for those who want to join us. I posted the details today on my Instagram, Facebook, and community page. And you can also find it in the description below, the link to the event and how to access the call-in details. So it's a live call that we do on the 27th. The date has been given to me just after 9 p.m. UK time. We'll see for how long we go. Somewhat of it will be a continuation from the last call, from the 17th, as we will be speaking what the twin flames really, so basically the theme of that call is the return of the original twin flames, pairs, divine counterparts. So this is all about what they are. It's basically the Magic Grail Queens and Kings that held the Emerald Tablets, the cosmic history records on behalf of humanity, and really this cosmic Christ blueprint, which goes beyond, just Earth. Again, because the 12 or rather 13 tribes that these original twin flames are basically, let's say, the leaders or the head of. And it's really it's very much connected to the cosmic monad and basically the creator beings that have created Earth, humanity, the star races that came together to create the human genome, which in itself allows literally all races to ascend now, which is what all of this has been truly about, to expand our blueprint, to expand reality, our consciousness, through the intermixing of DNA. And I spoke about this more in my last two calls. Also, if you want to still access all the calls from July onwards until now, I'm gonna repost them on my Ko-fi page for all of the members, just for easier access, so you don't have to go down the posts and look them up separately. But when you join any of my membership tier, well, not any, when you join tier 2, you basically get all the open group calls and activations, really the access to the backlog as you sign up. It's priced at 144, but considering you're getting the whole backlog, that's a lot of value for the investment. It's a monthly membership. You can cancel at any time. Ko-fi is a really good page. It's like Patreon, really, just better, I think. I prefer it. And it has served me very well as a kind of website platform. Anyway, so this is where you can access it through. That's tier 2, and tier 1 is where we do weekly group calls. usually once a week, and we dive deeper into all of what I speak about here, and you can ask me questions and we interact. But we usually don't do activations there. The activation is the call. They're usually very potent, and we clear and heal and align a lot on behalf of the oneness, the cosmic Christ. Also, we're going much more moving into now really co-creating and pulling together our co-creative powers in really activating these new realities now fully available to us. Because again, what I see is like the last veil, this is done, basically. Especially since today, there's a whole flip in the field fully completing. Again, the magnetic pole and field shift. It's connected to the crystalline core, fully activating, our hearts bursting wide open. The supernova of the One Heart Mind event. And this is what the twin flames bring about, because they carry each other's keys and codes to complete the blueprint fully. And again, the Divine Union template, this new holographic Christos Sophia template of the Cosmic Christ, so the androgynous blueprint where you're fully balanced out and unified, come to Divine Union with your masculine and feminine within, and in Divine Union with Source, so the Holy Trinity within your own field. Which is again a whole new blueprint that the twin flames have brought online. And I've spoken about this plenty in other calls. I will speak about this more, and everything I know and have collected over the years of what I believe the whole twin flame journey is about, and the sacred missions they serve, and also about so a little bit more about what we spoke last time as well, sacred sexuality and the new relationship blueprints and templates, and cosmic family blueprints and templates. So we'll be going further into that, as well as doing a live activation. Again, if we make it this far, and this is already in the field. So I had to basically put this in the field yesterday, well, no, 2 days ago on the 22nd, or rather between the 22nd and the 23rd, because those were really shown to me as almost one day, or like going into one another, which I could really feel today. And then it really shifted in the afternoon, kind of European, UK time, massively, after I did also some further work on the field. But I know there's a big shift happening again in the magnetic field. There's also lots of solar flares right now assisting us. Massive clearing of all interference patterns, all black magic, all the negative entities, artificial architecture structures. This whole firmament is going offline any moment now. We have retrieved crystal clear vision. Like, this is all here. Even if you can't see it, your faith is being tested right now. As it has so far, but this is really like, I could feel it this week, and it's also last week, but this week has been very much a test in faith. And in really trusting our inner divine feminine, knowing when you just know everything is already here. Like, this was such a huge message on the 23rd, like literally the organic creatrix field is here. We just need to tap in and activate it. As we come together with other God sovereign free starseeds, especially, you know, who vibe with us and know what we're here for, because we literally again carry these codes within us, the blueprints for reality, and then we project it out. So another thing that also came strongly through in the group call on Wednesday from my tier 1 container, but this is also part of tier 2. So in tier 2 you get basically a tier 1 and the open group calls and activations that are also offered separately, just to say. Anyway, you can see links below if you're interested and want to access also those replays that you also get access to. So all these open, all the group calls we did within a container over the last, there have been 14 calls with many hours of loads of essential keys and codes, navigational tips. I mean, it's really like a mentorship container where, again, really assisting you on a weekly basis and energetically and otherwise on your ascension journey, helping you to make it a little bit easier. Nobody can, you know, take away the pain or do it for you, but every little helps, so to say, or a lot. And it really does accelerate if you apply what I speak about, and everything together. And obviously, again, it's very much a unique journey. It's not as if I have all the answers, but I know what I'm here for. And this is literally to be the portal for New Earth, to bring these keys and codes and frequencies fully online. And I know basically, again, today the message was, you're done. The job is done. I can really relax now. I'm just going to relax the next few days until we do the call beyond the usual grid and gate work. And again, that call, like that activation is already in the field. So that was also the thing. So again, this is part of my tier 2 container and tier 3. Tier 3 is a closed container at this point. Anyway, and so you don't need to additionally purchase this. That's what I'm trying to say for my members watching, just to clarify. So anyway, the activation is already in the field. This is already unfolding. And I was also shown we don't really need to make and do any more calls to activations as such, because we're now doing them in the field anyway. But whilst we're still working with this, and again, whenever I write the description of a call, or I just speak here, or I write any post and I share it, this is becoming super heightened. Like, I know what I'm here for, my words create. That's what I've been busy doing over the last few years, because it was shown. You just need to keep feeding the field with that reality, which I'm being shown through source. I'm here to manifest through that divine union template of the Crystal Sophia, the cosmic Christ, that we are fully birthing here as the indigos, the star seeds, as we hold these sacred keys and codes. So, and I know I'm here to bring the tribes back together, as I've been speaking about for a while, which basically includes the twin flames, because I'm part of these original twin flames, and I'm here to, and again, it's already happening at higher levels, and it's been going on for a while. And I mean, this is happening for our time and space, literally. These are massive service missions. And not everybody who thinks they're a twin flame are a real twin flame, so to say. But you all do have one. They might just not be on this planet right now. But you meet them if you want to, so to say, I do believe. Because it's just, that's the human blueprint. You have a masculine, feminine within your field. This is what like divine union is about. So what's been happening over the last week, fully completing this divine union blueprint, is now, we are now God sovereign and free. So you don't need a man or a woman, so to say, to ascend with, as well as we do need one another to fully ascend. Again, those original twin flames, counterparts, because we carry one another's codes to fully ignite Lightship Earth and one another. I do believe this is, I mean, all the work I do, it's like we're constantly, I'm an activator, activate people's multidimensional DNA. They're remembering their own gifts and abilities, especially their power, and remind them of their own wisdom that they hold within, and that it's all about your connection to source, which is what will guide you through. If now you're not connected to your intuition and inner guidance and heart and soul, the navigational system, your cosmic navigational system, you'll be a little lost now. This is full multidimensional realities now for us available. I could feel a huge shift in my eyes as well this evening. Again, crystal clear vision is coming fully online. Again, where everyone ascends to, like there's a difference between taking this false matrix down and full ascension. Okay, again, I spoke about this more. If you do want to access, join at least tier 1 of my membership container or Monday's call, because I can't go into everything here. And also, again, check out my other videos if you want to find out more of how we truly align with that cosmic blueprint, which is really you aligning with real truth. And you can only align with real truth and crystal clarity when you really follow your heart and your intuition and your inner knowing. And again, it's a whole system. But this is really what activates and really enables you to integrate your higher identities, your multidimensional self, all of these aspects. And again, it's literally merging shadow and light. So we've been busy doing this. The forerunners are completing this. Okay, it only takes a few of us to fully get us all out of this false matrix. Again, it's literally done. Okay, this is a whole new playing field. It's just we can't quite see it yet. But today I could see, as I was working with my container, literally I could feel the multidimensional realities, the hologram becoming activated around me, that we were all joining in on New Earth. Okay, so this is a super powerful time to come together to create this. Again, the twin flames are key to fully igniting all of this. That's what we're doing with this call and activation. Again, it's already in the field. Okay, as soon as you sign up, you're part of the field. These activations, plasma light body activations, are massive. The heavy lifting is over, and the new theme is effortlessness. Okay, today was, again, it was this half day where I felt really tested, and I woke up feeling kind of sorry for me, but I could also feel it was really like really final letting go of this whole story of all of the interference, all of the black magic, entity, negative energetic attacks we had to deal with, all of the backlash, lack of support. I mean, so much shit, betrayal, and, you know, not to mention all the other torture and killings and whatever we had to go through. So it's been really hard, especially this week, not to give up. So for me, I've tried previously to give up, and, you know, some years ago, I think might have been a lot. No, I don't know. When was the last time? It's been a while. I can't remember when. Anyway, ever so often I feel like, you know, you really just want to be done with this. And just like, yeah, anyway, not do this anymore. So it's never worked because, again, I mean, I've already surrendered to source. So just like God is steering this vehicle, ultimately. And this is really what we need to do right now. When we surrender, like this is the Tower of Babel falling, because when we surrender, all surrender. This is a full surrender happening in the field. Surrender all to heal all. It's been a huge message. I mean, it's been really hard this week to keep on going and keep on pushing through whilst feeling all the feelings we need to feel. Again, also like today, just letting go of this whole story of feeling like the bullied school kid on the playground, literally, sometimes. So these stories are over now, and we can write all new because we are fully healed it. We went through to the root of the root. I can feel such a huge shift. Usually I get really nervous, anxious, like just a lot of anxiety that arises in the afternoons, evenings, and then especially like at night, frequencies coming in, especially if I do a video or call, like I get usually like zapped, yeah. Today, calm. I can't remember the last time I felt this calm doing a video. Thank you, God. Like seriously, I've been working very closely with God. This is the only one I do my healing with. I go direct. And I've been praying to God very hard of healing me fully. I know as I heal, all heals. I know as my heart opens, we're there already. And again, it takes one of us, and there's only one of us here. So there's a total shift in the field. Crystal clarity is returning. You can feel clarity when you remember, when you feel clarity, what that feels like and what confusion feels like. In the confusion, the fog is fully lifting from the field, all of this black magic, as we have fully reclaimed our power, our discernment, our boundaries, our intuition, our inner wisdom, gnosis. The cosmic history records are coming fully online. And I know I came here to fully return them. The real truth, which sets everyone free. And we're doing this together. Again, the original twin flames, counterparts, they hold these records literally within their DNA, being fully ignited. It's literally written within us. And we are going to remember. The Cosmic Emerald and Crystal Diamond Rosette network is coming fully online. The new telepathic network, the new broadcasting system of New Earth. Tune in, literally, and broadcast out to 0 point field. This is the new Earth current, the tri-wave that we are emitting. And beautiful work. So we're here, literally, ignite new Earth all around you from deep within. Your DNA holds, it's like a film strip to your realities. So we've deleted all the old programming, all the old storylines as we have healed our wounds and traumas. If you don't feel quite there yet, don't worry. It will happen as long as you keep going and keep, you know, even if you think you've been there millions of times, you will need to go one more time if there's still more. When you're fully healed, then there is no more to get, no? You just need to be present with whatever is and not try and suppress, run away. Just be present with whatever arises. I mean, it's really self-explanatory. And there is no special activation or healing or course or book that will give you the golden key to ascension. Okay, this is really all about you just aligning with your true self. Everything you need is inside of you. This is literally what I'm here to remind you of, as well as I know I'm here to, again, ignite this, even just by bringing in the frequency, because I have the access to the interdimensional Stargate system. It's literally built into my blueprint. to bring us all fully in line and to ignite this crystalline core fully. And it's pumping, beating like a heart. Also, I just want to quickly mention, if you feel like, because I don't know if I mentioned this in yesterday's video or in the group call. Anyway, I just want to mention it now. If you feel sometimes that your heart is closed down and you feel like emotionless, or, you know, don't feel much, and you feel like, wait, my heart is not opening, whilst you then also sometimes go for these big releases of whether it's crying or grief or big heart openings of this love bliss, you know, coming through. It's the same as within our ascension. It's like expansion, contraction. It's also working with your heart, because you also need to see we've been naive in many ways, and we also had to learn what to open our heart to create a discernment and the boundaries. So it's like you know, keeping your heart safe, like your divine masculine, feminine, you know, the masculine holding the container and sealing your field, your auric field, which is basically you healing your morphogenetic field. As you know, again, what to open up to, especially your heart, and what not to. And as you fully, again, go through these processes, even through the closing, again, it sometimes feels like as if we're, you know, contracting or stepping back, but actually you make, you know, further steps forward. You know what I mean? Like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, but then it's like kind of 4 steps forward. You make up for it. You expand further after the contraction, especially what's been happening with the heart. So even if you've been maybe feeling disconnected lately, okay, it's the systems fully reset, the new operating system of the cosmic Christ, the new crystalline operating system. It's all here, really. It is. You just need to really tune in now. You need to believe it to see it. You need to make the invisible visible. It's happening from inside of your DNA. There have been so much DNA crystalline activations. It's all happening within the planet, within us, just when I'm speaking now. Tingle, tingle. I hope you can feel it too. I'm also going to leave actually below. I'm just getting the message. Okay. It's a Christ shield activation I did a few months back, which really helps, especially with black magic removal, and help you heal your and our Cosmic Christ tribal shield. So like heal your auric field, your morphogenetic field. It's very comprehensive. It's not too long, around 20 minutes. I have it in my shop on Ko-fi, but I'm going to take it off there and just going to share it here with everyone who wants a last big clear up. Again, this is something, depending on how much, you know, interference you had to play with or contend with, that sometimes takes a while to really fully clear. But we're here now generally, collectively, truly, okay? Because it's we, again, stop feeding the parasites and vampires, stop giving our power away. They die out already and they're being mass removed right now. So what's also happening, so that activation to help you along, okay, if you want to have a nice clearing of your field, your energy field, seal your auric field and protect it and clear any kind of remaining black magic, curses, hexes, spells, interference out of your field. This will really help you along, okay? And that's all. So that is my gift from me to you. Again, if you like to give me a donation to support my channel, everything I do, I would very much appreciate that. The details are also below. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Again, I'm very grateful for those who do appreciate me. Also show this and support me back, because that's how I then also can feel nurtured and supported. Not just doing that for others. That's something I'm really working on at the moment. Like I could really see, because I've been spending so much energy and time on just serving everyone and just on a day-to-day basis, just what needs to be done to bring us all the way home, this ascension, and really put myself kind of, you know, aside and my needs for a home and so forth. Anyway, and that I really, you know, me bringing in my masculine fully is also me really looking after my own needs. So how can I actually expect other people that kind of came to me, caring for me, wanting to support me, if I'm not caring for myself properly? So that really came in big. I knew there's also been a lot of father wounds healing over this last week, as again, the cosmic mother has fully returned and now rebirths the masculine. So what's also happening at the moment, it says huge walk in, walk out. So what that for me is a walk in, and I don't mean when a soul moves in and like kind of someone, you know, another soul taking over your body, or you sharing it with another soul, so to say, which can also happen in certain cases. I mean more the walking of your higher multidimensional self, walking in a really big way. You can also say it's a huge DNA activation, you know, where you like very rapidly activate higher strands of DNA, which often happens with very rapid awakenings. Like that's what I had for an experience, just like your higher self walks in like in a whoosh, and you're like, it's very it takes a while to integrate, a few good years, and we're here now. So this is now happening collectively. So this is the full awakening, okay? The fall system, it's all fully falling extra 137. Destiny fulfilled. This is done, people. Okay, see it done. See it done. Like, merge with that consciousness, believe that it's done. I mean, again, it's here in the field, but the quicker more of us can tune into that frequency of that broadcast of New Earth, really, just overwriting all of this nonsense, because this is not organic reality. It's not okay for humanity to be enslaved. It's not okay for people to struggle to survive. And if you make themselves richer, it's not okay. And we call back and call forth and ignite organic, real reality from inside of this. This is not real. This is not real, okay? So go deep within. I would suggest, again, take what resonates, leave the rest as always. But what I'm busy doing is literally igniting your earth from inside. It's there. It's all there. That's all I can see. So this is really where we make our biggest, wildest dreams come true, okay? This is like, I mean, again, everything has already been created. It's not even about co-creating as such. It's just you tuning into those frequency bandwidths again and into this new multidimensional screen. We are literally projecting out our realities. Okay, it's a hologram, but it's been overlaid with synthetic overlay, these artificial overlays, the firmament. It's fully breaking apart. The field is being washed in pure God source consciousness right now, in a really, really big way. So we speak, think, feel reality into existence. This is where I do most of what I do, writing, speaking. I know I manifest this in the field really powerfully, especially in the activations we do. I have a lot of support. We have a lot of support. And again, but it's really like about us coming together now and really co-creating this. And again, thank you so much for those my membership containers, really like supporting me, being there for me, co-creating this with me, believing in this, making the magic happen, and being the cosmic change agents and remembering what you came here for. Usanata. And everybody rising now. Again, it's not just them, but you know, I'm really grateful, because I don't know where I would be at this point if I hadn't created those containers, seriously. So this is all about us being the superheroes now, fully rising. This is what we've been working towards, okay? This is what we've been activating in the quantum field. It's wide open, infinite possibilities. Literally, what we're accessing now, it's whatever you can imagine. So basically, what kind of consciousness you hold. Again, we're all transiting out of this false matrix right now as the twin flames, original pairs, fully come together, ignite the blueprint, however that might happen. Okay? Because a lot of what we do, again, we're tuning into those higher dimensional realities as well. And again, what we see here is not real. That's what we're remembering. We're literally awakening from the dream. Okay, the collective awakening from the dream. Us waking up on the meadow. Okay, remembering what has really happened. And it's arising from within the crystalline caverns, our own cellular memory, our own DNA fully activated. You know, those dormant DNA strands who have the real truth, free of all these fallen records. That's what we've been clearing. It's been backed up, okay, the fallen histories, but no longer do we have them running in our memory, because the history needs to change, and we have changed in the present for the future to change. But past, present, and future is literally collapsing in this sign field, the quantum standing wave function, fully collapsing, fully resetting the whole cosmic playing field, okay, the dream field. Now we are in charge of the dream field. It's like the realities are just like an after effect that we see right now, okay? And it's just an illusion that it's still there, literally. And we just need to remember that it's false, and we will wake up, literally, in real reality, okay? Now, again, very potent days in time. This is now, if we want to talk about this linearly. But this is done today. Amazing, amazing work. Everyone hanging in there, believing, pushing through, okay? Through full surrender. So now we become the heroes of our own new storylines, okay, as we follow our heart's calling, which is our cosmic GPS, really, all the way back home. A lot of what we access now, we can also do through the law of assumption, where you, again, it's like what I've been talking about, the quantum healing. Just see yourself, everything already fully healed, ascended. I've been working with this. It's really doing wonders, okay? Again, anything that needs to be healed will come up in that process anyway. So don't you worry, whatever you need to experience, you will experience in order to get you all the way back home and back to your real true self, okay? So we write a new cosmic narrative as you quantum leap into infinite possibilities available to us now, okay? All new narratives, everything is conspiring for us. We're shifting our view of reality, the whole flip from negativity, everything is conspiring against us. We need to be afraid of everything in this reality to, wow, we've been dreaming all of this and we are co-creating all of this. As you fully remember, with all of the shit gone that has been fucking with us, asakenate, kutanate, we're there, literally. And your imagination is your only limit now, okay? So as we reclaim all of our true self and power, we also have to reclaim that comes with the accountability and responsibility over our realities. No longer can we recite, speak in victim terms of they did this to us. You need to fully shift the way you're looking at everything. As you shift your perspective of what has even happened, why it happened, and you're no longer at war with what has happened, but can see the ultimate blessing that all of that has given us, the new cosmic playing field, full quantum, the quantum field, fully alive. No more division, no more segregation, no more fragmentation between the tribes, races, okay? Fallen and risen angelics. So a whole new race is being born, so to say, through us, as well as this cosmic blueprint of the cosmic Christ, which the twin flames carry very much. Because again, these are all the DNA, these are all the cosmic records and the consciousness that is held in our DNA. And the consciousness is what creates reality. Okay, it's what creates our bodies. So as the consciousness shifts, this is why the eternal cosmic spirit body, the Russia dark matter body, has been fully cleared, healed, upgraded, activated, has merged matter and antimatter, our spirit body and our physical body, and mental and emotional, fully merged, this field fully unified, your 15-dimensional sphere, the potency, the perfect, your auric field, your morphogenetic field, fully healing, and that of the cosmic Christ. This is resetting the magnetic fields. This is us fully healing, and it's quantum completing. The last step we take together as one. We have fallen apart as one, we have fallen as one, we rise as one, we heal as one. The last step we take as one, however that may play out. Ultimately, we meet each other in the dream field. 144, Sena Sekena Sa. Because this is where we've fallen asleep. Dana Tekira. So it's time to wake up, smell the coffee. Okay? Now we start to have fun with this as you fully shift the way you look at everything. There's nothing to be afraid of as you are fully unified with all of you. Your God's consciousness embodied. Nothing can harm you. You're divinely protected, supported by Source. Only when you're not in that alignment, in that consciousness, are we in these fear states. This has been fully reset. This is all completing. I really hope you can feel this new level of peace, calm in the field, available now. Hallelujah, seriously. Oh my God. Because I've had the worst issues with underlying anxiety for as long as I can remember. So for those having unified with their true self, the negative energies can no longer affect us. They're fully falling away. As they can no longer fuck with us, they have nothing to bite on anymore. Again, through the 100 monkey effect, this goes out into the field. Just worry about you. As you heal, you help all heal. Literally, as we, as the cosmic monad, the tribes, the original twin flames, fully healed, we carry the blueprints for all of creation within us. All of creation fully heals. through our heart, fully healing and opening, as we open up to true divine love and follow our hearts and soul's calling. It's written into your DNA, your instruction sets. So this is now where we access and make our biggest, wildest dreams fulfilled, as we fully believe in ourselves, have let go of all limiting thought forms, belief systems, healed our traumas and wounds. We are fully free and liberated to jump all into all new earth realities. Okay, you will really feel the upshift now. I really truly feel everybody's going to catch up. And again, it's about to fully ignite in the field. I can just feel it, even though there's no physical proof, and that's the test. And you knowing what you can see inside, what you can feel. When you know truth, when you just know. This is claircognizance, one of my greatest gifts. You don't know how you know, you just know. And you know, by knowing your true self, you know all kinds of cosmic shit. And even when you don't know, I mean, ultimately, we do know shit, you know what I mean? And that is a very powerful position to be in. Because, yeah, I remember as a kid thinking of, wow, you will never know everything. I found that fascinating. There's always more. And that keeps us, you know, dying from boredom. All right. So again, the original twin flames pairs counterparts carry the original source codes for creation, one another's identical Cartesian codes that fully ignite Starship Earth, our new Eden, literally in their DNA, the diamond sun God body, the rainbow plasma light body, aurora orb bubble, Merkaba vehicle, a multidimensional Ankh body for those that are integrating those high identities. Again, not everybody's doing that. You need to do the work to fully ascend, okay? And fully merge with your ascended master avatar levels. So not everybody has been doing this, but the ones who have, again, are carrying this up, and everybody's moving up a level because the lower frequency bandwidths, dimensional bandwidths are being kind of dissolved or purified into the higher. It doesn't really exist anymore. You just see like kind of a Fata Morgana at the moment. So remember what's really real, okay? The truth that is everlasting, that cannot be questioned, that's arising from within us, okay? It's not going to be televised. All right, that would be kind of an after effect. First, it arises from within you. As you hold these cosmic history records, the real truth, our real true history records, free of all fallen realities. That's what gets us into New Earth, not going over the old fallen records of all the mayhem going on. And this is also usually being recited or being, you know, people talk about it, always from this victim perspective, that they did this to us. And yes, this needs to be acknowledged, okay, and known, and it is known within the oneness. Everybody will know. Everybody will just know as if this has never happened, so to say, okay, as well as it's been resolved. There is no disclosure coming of people being hung, okay, some cabal members or whatever, they're just being removed. That's enough. God is taking care of this. This is a full clearing of the field. Because what I saw with this divine choice point is literally those that have, you know, decided with fear, their hearts are too close to ascend, they're being fully removed right now. Back to source for re-encryption. So, done. Just having a quick look if I want to say anything else. So just remember, as you fully let go and truly surrender, like truly, truly, fully, okay? Be busy with that. Fully let go. Know that God has your back, and it's literally a fallback exercise with God, okay? The magic happens, truly, okay? The less you care, want, need, I mean, you can't, you know, because it's like, if you're seeking something or wanting it, you know, it's like an energy, whatever words you want to use for it, you know, you need to feel this out yourself. If you're seeking something, you will push it away, especially now. And it's not, again, our natural state of beingness. It's not you being in a 0-point field, where literally you create and uncreate realities from. That's where the quantum standing wave function of this reality fully collapses through from, which is divine neutrality, divine law of oneness. It's a state of non-resistance. It's a state of total flow. It's your natural state of beingness. where everything just flows to us now, big confirmations. And this is really the return of mother supermagnetism, which is massively, basically fully anchored in on the 23rd and is fully rolling out this final shift of the field and lighting it all the way up. Again, join me for the activation on the 27th if you do like. Details are in the description box. Again, the party is already happening in the field inside of us. Okay. And yeah, so another big message that is part of this also is you literally find your, divine counterpart inside of your heart. Everything is being projected from inside of you out. You find everyone there. Just as I've shared before, I would always say to my daughter, I'm always inside your heart. And I always am. I'm always with her. Part of me is always with her, even though I don't, full-time live with her at the moment. And she even said it to me, although she's not, kind of into, let's say, spirituality and that stuff as such. But she also said, yes, I know, like you're there, and you tell me this, that you're there. So as part of the androgynous blueprint, you have, as a woman, your divine masculine in your field, etherically, the same as a man, your divine feminine. So they're always with you. That's the illusion. Time and space are the same, and they are illusions. The same with gravity, and it's all connected again to the magnetic field shift. Also, as the magnetic field shifts, the connective consciousness shifts. You can look this up in science. It talks about shifts in consciousness as the magnetic field shift. And again, obviously not everything about pole shifts, magnetic field shifts that science has been talking about is relevant here or applicable, okay? So this is really us returning to our true state of beingness, especially like the feminines or in female bodies might have felt a shift, as well as I imagine the masculines, because I could see today on the 23rd again, like the mindfully shifting out of the old programming, the fear programming, interference. Again, there was some powerful clearing that I was part of in the field as well, that really seemed to have taken care of the lot, or rather seen us all the way through to the other side, this full breakthrough, quantum breakthrough into all new, like your consciousness being fully reborn, like you basically just waking up, or just all of a sudden you're just shifting. So also because you always have a masculine and feminine, like a divine counterpart basically in your field, of which you're part of. And this is also why, again, this is the divine human blueprint. You all have twin flames, but there are also different types of twin flames. Again, I will talk more about this in the call. And your genetic equal, which is kind of the highest twin flame, you would just meet just before ascension. Because again, we're bringing each other's keys and codes in. And again, not everybody has this here on this planet right now, but I believe as we shift, and I've been shown this before, again, if you've manifested this, and I know a lot of people who can feel, a masculine or feminine in their field, although they don't know anyone, in their reality, that could be that. Because they're in our field already. Everything is in your field. So again, when we think about teleporting as well, you're just shifting into another frequency, like shifting a radio channel or a TV channel. Okay, you're not really going anywhere. Everything is in your field. This is what we're realizing. And then you're projecting it out. Time and space and gravity are lower, 3D concepts that are not the same as we fully ascend. This is literally what we have to transcend, especially the twin flames. Again, because we hold these blueprints within our field. So you teleporting is that you just, and we won't need portals. We won't need stargates. Okay, you are your own stargate. Your heart is the 13th stargate, literally. Okay, and that's also what's happening through the crystalline core. It's literally like the stargate fully activating. Okay, so we didn't just come to pray to God to make our lives better, but be the change to make it happen. Okay, so stop giving your power away. You have God-given power. Okay, you're not just waiting here for it to miraculously change, although right now there's a lot of this. As you fully surrender to source, as well as you keep listening to your guidance. The same as I do my work or whatever I do. You constantly follow your guidance, but that sometimes, you might be guided to go somewhere, to like a special place. Because again, everything we do, also everywhere we go, we do grid work by nature and we anchor the higher frequencies, you know. But again, ultimately, you lead by you leading yourself, becoming God sovereign and free. Be that example. This is what shifts everything. Okay, not by telling people what to do or not to do. Ultimately, it's just by us being what we're speaking about, which is why I watch back my videos, because I know I'm really the only one I need to convince here for it all to shift from within a one consciousness, ultimately, that we all have access to. So it's the same if you resonate with the twin flame term, or twin rays, or original pairs, or divine counterparts. It's a blueprint that we all hold. And again, these are new relationship blueprints and templates, sexuality templates and blueprints, gender principles, blueprints, the, you know, new mother, father, masculine, feminine, triple solar templates, blueprints, archetypes, consciousness, blueprints. That's what we've been bringing online. This has been massive. And I know it's been a fast pace, okay? But I know it's all been worthwhile. So all the holder, believe me, will be like a big elastic now, being released, and everything is going to happen as if all at once. That's what I see. I've been seeing it for a while, but it's like, yeah, the hold up has been longer than I would have hoped. And I think we all have hoped. Anyway, seriously. Now, no more siphoning of our life force, distorting our truths. Again, when somebody takes you away from your truth, they distort your blueprint. That's your consciousness. It's truth that you hold and embody. What your DNA blueprint holds. That's why it's all about aligning with truth and embodying that. That's what aligns you with your Christ itself and God's truth, cosmic consciousness. That's what heals, literally, bodies. Because again, I do believe any physical ailment is down to mental, emotional imbalances, traumas, not really what we consume as such. And again, everything has an influence, effect on us. Everything has a vibration, of course, but the spirit body, again, through the heart fully awakening, the supernova of the heart event, the crystalline core, crystalline currents, the truth awakening, our heart fully opening, this is what ignites everyone and heals everyone and everything. Okay, I think I will leave it here, not make it too long. Again, every time you listen to me also, it does help you clear, heal, balance, harmonize, upgrade, activate your field and the new Cosmic Christ Blueprint. Just know abundance and prosperity is ours. The table is set. God is about to elevate us in front of those who did us wrong, those who've been laughing at us, those who are watching, keep watching. I know who's having the last laugh. And yeah, so they will need to be watching now whilst they are going down, basically. Okay, everyone who's been lying, deceiving, manipulating, causing us harm, okay, they come up and says, here, this is the ultimate karmic payout for it all to fully clear now, good and bad. So reconciliation is happening. The gender divide principles have been fully healed. Again, it's happening from within us. As this is fully healed from within us, it will just unfold in our reality. Because this is where it started, from within the oneness, the discord, and then it happens with others. This is where you always can heal it. This is where the power is always within. No one has power. No one you're connected to, doesn't matter whether it's a black magician or some family member or some karmic, okay, has power over keeping that connection alive. You can sever any, like, especially now, like this has all been fully cleared in the field. All these false attachments, cords, hooks, all of these distortions, how we connected in the past, how we've been sucking energy from one another, okay? Because to some degree or another, we all have done it. Not just parasites, that's the whole thing, okay? As we heal all of this and become fully God sovereign and free, the whole reality shifts. As we shift, your reality shifts. As we shift the perception of what's been happening, why this has been happening, no longer play the victim or these victimizer storylines, just literally into the bin already. Like, they're not serving a purpose anymore. The truth is being revealed, the big picture. I've been sharing it for a while. Again, tuning into my group calls or previous videos will bring that together for you also. So again, I feel massive shifts. The 22nd, 23rd have been massive in completing all of this, okay? This is literally now everything unfolding. Fated events are playing out now. The twin flames will come together one way or another as part of the shift. I mean, it's just just how everything broke apart. So that's how you heal it. No idea how that's going to happen, but you know, I'm generally at this point, like fully letting go has been a big thing, you know, surrender, and really trusting, like it's all here now. I've done what I came here to do mainly. I let go, and then the magic happens. It all falls into place. And I'm literally saying to God, surprise me, miracles, big ones, please. And we just have to be that tiny little bit more patient, so to say, in these last moments, okay? But really use them to rejuvenate yourself, to let us all really anchor in. Again, everybody's feeling different. Some might have also Ascension Flu at the moment as this whole viral load fully clears. Any type of flu type symptoms for me is essential. I mean, anything is really an essential symptom, so to say. It doesn't mean that we don't need sometimes, you know, extra support or medical attention. Just again, because all are down to imbalances within our field. But again, also is all of this artificial overlays, viral load, all of the interference patterns, all of the density blocks in our body clear in various shapes and forms. And again, everybody has different stuff to clear, you know, as well as there are certain collective themes happening, like the womb healing a lot, and then the Ra center, which is like the new solar plexus area. I've been resetting and been upgraded a lot. And part of that is true surrender, you know, like, again, there is no control. This is surrender to divine will. Allow God to rewrite reality through you as you fully surrender what you think you even know. To not knowing is a very powerful place to be, for everything to be rewritten, for everything to be reset. If we keep thinking the same thoughts, believing the same things, we keep getting the same realities. Reality is based on our deepest self-beliefs and expectations. This is why I've been very busy with the whole reprogramming. And I know it's here now because I know it in my own quantum brain happening. So relax and surrender to receive. That's the big message generally, okay? Again, the new Hiragama Crystal Sophia reunion blueprint is here. The cosmic reunion is basically coming fully online in the field. The sun is very active. Some loads of sunspots about to face us fully. Loads of, like, we had a couple of M flares, loads of C flares. It's like quite high up the scale, the whole, you know, the kind of the fireworks. So yeah, but again, it's beyond that. It's really spiritual light we're truly connecting to. Again, in a lot of my activations, the light language activations, also you might, you know, especially the longer ones, you might like drift off. Sometimes people fall asleep. I, again, chance really the 0 point frequency from the Godhead, the gamma rays. So people feel very kind of sometimes lulled in by my voice, listening to me, and especially the activations. And this way it just goes much deeper. It's really deep healing that can happen for people. So don't be surprised. It happens to me too when I listen to that. That's so fun. Literally, like, I use my own work for healing myself. Okay, do it for yourself as well. Like, again, you can do the same type of activations on yourself. You just need to speak the commands. It doesn't take a specific activation or technique course. There is not one way of doing this. You carry the command for your own blueprint to heal. Okay, the intention is what's behind it. The same as when we really heal, is when we just speak from our heart to God, just really natural, because it's really meant, not just us reciting some prayer or some language we don't even understand. You know, it's about what are you really transmitting, what's coming from the pure heart. Do you really want to heal? You know, are you really everything that it takes to really heal? You know, for example, do you really want to know the truth, no matter what it means for your life? Because this is like, this is where people are in cognitive dissonance. It's literally their version of reality, their identity exists all around their belief systems. They can't see clearly. It's all just programming. That's why that false layer or layers of self, they're not your true self. And it's just like belief systems, thought forms that were given to you by your environment, as well as, you know, their collective. Anyway, so the ultimate divine choice point and shift is basically already been happening in the field of fear. People will have already decided, and now it's like the action is coming in. So everybody has already decided, again, at higher level. And there's just, what you also are aware of, your multidimensional self has been busy with, might be very different from, again, there's a lot going on in the multidimensional realities. And we don't always have full access to that. It would overload your brain as well. It's too much data. But, we often get glimpses through visions. Oh, I was shown really beautiful visions. And, we get insights through visions and dreams and all of that stuff. Or, in meditation, as we're doing the work. Anyway, we have different levels of awareness of this. But anyway, I had a beautiful vision today after pushing through some challenges. And I was basically seeing like a golden portal, like golden white portal to only heaven upon the earth, and walking into it, basically it's there, and you're like walking into it, the last moments of walking into it, and kind of, the people I'm connected to, like around me, behind me. And I'm kind of ushering them in, and we're like, because we're like kind of walking over the rainbow bridge into that portal to New Earth, and we're kind of giggling, and it's like, really, should we walk in there? Like, it's this whole, excitement. Anyway, it's here now, because I know this morning I was like, I'm really done with being patient and all of this. I know, like, for years, I've had a very deep certainty, like, also because of my role here, of that Ascension is in the bag. It's just how much mayhem do we need to go through? And I have to say, this last year and a bit has been excruciating. I mean, really. So I'm glad this is done. Now the real light work, light play begins, okay? Have fun with activating these multidimensional realities. They're there now. Again, from inside of you. Don't wait out there to shift. You shift it from the inside out. You project all of this out, okay? Your quantum technology, the crystalline technologies inside of your bodies, the crystalline golden cities in the sky, it's all activating, coming together. Oh, a song that came in today, if you want to look up the lyrics, because it had some keys and codes in there. I'll leave a link below if I remember. Just the Two of Us from Bill Withers, I think. Bill Withers. Just the two of us. So that has a lot of codes also for where we're at now. Like literally ignite the crystalline castles, the golden cities. It's all inside of you. New Earth reality inside of you. Don't wait for out there. Don't wait for anyone to bring it to you. Make it happen for you. That's you fully reclaiming your power. You make it happen in your own auric field, in your own morphogenetic field, the cosmic egg. Okay, this is your, also there's an aurora orb bubble around us that I work with in my activations, and this is really where your magnetic field is held in, and this is our travel vehicle. It's a bubble. That's what I work with a lot, and this is really allowing you also multidimensional access. Again, it depends on what you have already activated or what you're accessing now. You need to work with your gifts and abilities. You need to practice, really like go all into this process if you want to ascend and use your gifts and abilities. It does not come from nothing. We have to earn back our stripes, truly. So the quantum field is truly alive and online. Tune in from within, truly, okay? And then you project all your earth realities out now. It's here now, as you embody God's frequency. Enakura, usunatena, tusunatai, she tukuru, enakena tarata. So the eternal source flows of the Yanyon. Return to sacred butterfly pattern, crystal lotus flower pattern, the tri-wave overwriting all reversals in the field. This is the teamwork has made the dream work, as well as we keep going, okay? Now we really up level all the way and have fun with these creations. And again, it's all already here. You're just tuning into those realities already here. As soon as you can think of it, whatever you can imagine is real, truly. So this is the new triple solar feminine, cosmic mother, triple solar masculine, father principles and energies fully returned, correcting the gender principles, fully clearing, overwriting, correcting the distorted polarities through the 0-point field of divine love, neutrality, oneness, the Holy Trinity, Holy Grail, fully embodied now. Usai, Shinake, Nakirate. And that's getting rid of all the bipolar energies in the field Again, all the artificial overlays, negative alien technologies, negative aliens, demonic beings, all of that stuff, it's been fully flushed from the field. We're here now. Oh yeah, on the 20th, I also could see that was when the cosmic egg started to crack. So again, this is rebirthing us all as this fully breaks, fully open. But the cracks are there and it's about to fully reveal itself, okay? All new realities. That's what I see. I was also shown on that day what represents the cosmic clocks. It's also connected to the twin flames and the monadic integration. So it represents a cosmic clock system. If you want to learn more about this, look up on ascensionglossary.com, cosmic clock. Okay. And again, just take what resonates, leave the rest. All right. I saw the cosmic clock, all these settings, moving into divine alignment. I could basically see the core cosmic monad, the core players of this game, moving into right divine alignment. And then all the clocks were basically melting away. So this was basically showing to me that everything is in divine alignment now for all to unfold. And the end of time is here. This is the end of the time matrix, the fallen matrix. Time, space, gravity, fully dissolving, fully transcending this. As you fully remember what's really real, that we are dreaming all of this always, okay? And these are not true concepts in the grander scheme of things. We needed them in order to learn lessons, play out storylines. But we've learned from within the oneness, everything that's to learn. We feel all the core wounds and traumas of humanity. The last bit that is left, as I say, that we do together is fully healing the heart. Okay, and again, ultimately, it's all happening inside of you. That's where you find your counterpart, whoever else you're looking for. They're all inside of you and always in your mind as well. And then we project it out. Okay, all right. So this is the final big walkout, walk in. Walk out is basically all the negative entities, demons, demonic beings, all the interference patterns, fear programming, fear matrix fully dissolved. Dissolving, walking out, and that also makes the walk in, so the multidimensional integration, the higher DNA activation, really possible. As you create space, then you can be activated. It's all part of this unification, merging process, ascension process. So, oh yeah, one more thing, contact has been a big message. Think about what would it feel like if your cosmic galactic star brothers and sisters just turned up on your property or in your room. Try to transcend any remaining fears, because I know from previous experiences also that, you know, memories of where we have that might be subconsciously, you know, you might not be fully aware of them, of us having been experimented upon, by us having literally been abducted by negative aliens to be experimented upon and other things. So again, the fear of ETs or contact, so to say, although we are them, is within our psyche, because, you know, there are also obviously negative ones. And they obviously have been also then further, you know, been ingrained in the collective psyche. I can feel, though, now just speaking about it, it's not even there anymore. I knew that was quite big in my field before, like some years ago. But this is really what comes online. So again, you're just remembering a reality where contact was already, you know, it's like the most normal thing. Because we remember everything. Remember they're our, you know, part of our soul families, part of our higher identities. This is the cosmic family coming fully back together. So remember, all of creation is right there in your auric field, in your cosmic egg, okay, cracking wide open, you're bursting wide open, the superhero is fully rising, igniting. Again, you need to make that happen. It's not about me saying it and you just going, you need to feel 100% truth of what I'm saying, if that's what you want to claim for you. I just know as I speak about it, I help you activate it and clear out any remaining doubts, fears, insecurities, fears, worries, all the untruths. As I speak truth, and as you resonate with the frequency of truth, and now everybody gets to that, people will resonate with my messages also, yay, or at least more. Which is what shifts reality, because I know this is truth, what I'm speaking, and this is what's shifting reality, okay? And it's here now. Because again, as you shift your perception, your reality shifts. It's all based on that, okay? What you believe to be real, to be really, really, really real. So remember, we are it, not waiting for no one and nothing. Keep igniting it all from within. Your connection to source is all you need to heal, okay? And to open all the way up. Everything else will come from there into your field, okay? Whatever needs to happen will happen. We don't need to force anything, control anything, run after nothing. Just be your real true self. That will now magnetize everything to us, okay? Effortlessly. And then we project this out. So, like the magicians that we are, remember, all right? So no longer afraid of nothing. We are the disclosure. It was also shown to me part of the, and I really stop now, part of the spells of forgetfulness. We're also down to that we wanted to forget our pain. We wanted to forget our trauma. You know how we sometimes want to forget and not think about things that have happened to us, because unless you resolve it, every time you think about it, you keep reliving it. That's the whole thing. But it's been happening a lot in dream time, in our, timeline repair work, in us just, going in and actually facing these traumas and wounds, going to the core of the core, and ensuring that the foundation of our new Divine Organic Creatrix Field is really, truly solid. And we have healed everything at the core of the core for good, forever. And we never need to keep coming around and, keep doing this. No more cycling, no more pain, no more suffering. So remember, all it takes really fast to wake up is a shift in perception, truly. Again, the Netflix series 1899 or 1899, I can highly recommend. Really gets you into that mindset, if that's something for you. And again, as our heart fully heals and opens, the plasma light body and that of Earth fully ignites along with our multidimensional realities from within us. The film strip to your realities is in your DNA, okay? This is why the war was over that. It's consciousness. That's what it holds, consciousness. The truth of real reality, and it's igniting from within us. And remember, all war, all discord originates and springs forth from and returns to, is resolved from within the one self. We all have access to, okay? You don't need anyone else to forgive you, or you don't need to tell them that you've forgiven them to have closure and let go of anything that no longer serves you, okay? It's really about us really, truly, deeply forgiving ourselves. That's what it comes back to. It's the same with judgments. We're always judging ourselves ultimately until we really resolve this, okay? And slate our own demons, so to say, and send them all the way back home. And these are the fears, doubts, the worries, they're also kind of entities, negative energies, attachments in your field, that then interact with other people in theirs. As you get rid of yours, the others don't have any entry points to your field anymore. This is why this is all about healing our wounds and traumas, the root cause, really heal it. That heals our field. And it's fear, ultimately. Fear, doubts, worries, insecurities. That's what weakens our field, okay? Full confidence is the remedy, okay? It's a humble confidence. It's not like you're arrogant. It's just like, you know what you're here for, you know the power you hold, and you know that at one with source, you're literally invincible. Together, we become unstoppable. That when we pull together now, they have no more chance. You see, the only way the invasion could really take over is by, again, the invaders dividing and conquering us and putting the tribes and the twin flames against one another, creating distrust, creating doubt, taking us away from our truth, distorting our consciousness, our blueprints. If we would have just stood in truth, they could have done nothing to us, as well as we just had to go through this experience in order to pick up the codes from them that we needed. Okay? To create this new divine blueprint, fully multidimensional, we no longer have these schisms and fragmentation, separation within the one cosmic tribe, within the families, between the tribes, between the twin flames, between the masculine and feminine. So now that the masculine and feminine principles, energies have been fully healed and realigned, merged as one within the origami blueprint, everything else is just going to play out. I know I'm literally just here now I'm just going to relax, basically. 0220. Everything, it becomes now, we're clearing the mirror of our realities and all these inversions. Again, this whole field has already flipped for me today on the 23rd, fully. And this is going to become very visible now. Also remember, there's no failure, only experience. This is what we literally came here for. This is how we grow, expand, evolve, okay? It's us looking from it from a polarized perspective of good and bad, as well as, there's obviously something to this. And especially things that, help us expand and others construct our consciousness. What is good for us, what is not so helpful. But again, it's a difference between discernment and judgment. And once we get to true discernment, you also, and as you really let go of any fears, and again, it's really about us learning our experiences, and then we don't have to go through difficult ones anymore. Again, all of these karmic storylines no longer are applicable. They have served their purpose. We are all being realigned now from within the cosmic monad, from the core of the core, going out as realign, all aligns for us, the families align, the divine counterparts come back together, the soul family tribes, we're already there. So remember what is really, really, truly real. And that's what we're doing right now. And that's what brings it all online, literally. Asanate, kuna sanata, kenatukuru. So as you really see your own demons for what they really disappear, okay? The fears, the doubts, the worries. I mean, again, it's also been a lot of energetic work and otherwise to get this fully done, 222. So divine love is here. Divine love, the true meaning of that has been fully returned. Power, wisdom, the threefold founder flame, the original founders, creators of reality, fully returning again. And we all are that. So that's what really all of this is about, that we all remember ourselves. It's not just a few now original twin flames, although they complete this and they will always hold these core cosmic history records are the wisdom keepers, as well as we will all have access to being our own creator self now and fully ascending as the blueprint has been healed again. And again, those in enough frequency resonance with that blueprint, new realities, that consciousness that you need to hold for that, will be moved out of the artificial matrix, what some see as ascension. And again, and then it will be much easier for them to truly ascend within that organic structure that's fully online now. No more the artificial ones. That's literally, it's made it very hard to do all of this. And people can then just expand their consciousness, their blueprints, much more freely and easily from here on in. It's not going to be like a freaking war zone anymore. And this is our new true higher heart mind Koreans fully coming online, unifying as one, no longer in discord with one another. The masculine and feminine in full balance, harmony, right and left brain, pineal pituitary gland, higher lower self, matter, antimatter, all unified within. Ushkanatiake, balanced, harmonized within the 0-point field of neutrality, divine law of oneness. And this is what fully ignites our new earth realities and diamond sun God body. I can feel it. I hope you can feel it too. The crystalline structures coming fully online, crystalline activations, our memories, the real truth. What real truth really means. Remembered through us, okay? Not recited, not written in a book or being shown to us on a screen like it has been so far. It's really been remembered. It's held within us. That's us as the original twin flames, counterparts, tribes, scenes, kathas, fully returning. The original blueprints for creation, real organic realities, our true cosmic history records. It's all one and the same, all interconnected. The new divine blueprint of the cosmic Christ fully here. The body of God fully igniting through us embodying God's source consciousness that projects out heaven on earth. It's a consciousness that we embody. Okay, I'll leave it here. Again, details are below if you want to support me, take part in the calls or the groups. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, I'd say this is it. That's what I feel. So otherwise, I don't think I will do any more video updates, at least definitely, I think not before the call on Monday. I mean, who knows, but, let's unplug this already for good, fully, as you fully withdraw your consent from this matrix, false matrix, and even believe it's real. That's all it takes now, okay? Us really remembering what's really, truly real. Okay, it brings us fully offline. Again, the last veil is already dissolved. It's just the fog fully lifting. It's like this after effect. The screen is about to fully shift. So again, call this in from forth from within. You literally hold it inside of your DNA, your blueprint inside of your body. That's your organic technology, okay? All right. I see you. Loads of love, many blessings. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much for hanging in there, keeping on believing, not giving up. Not that it's really an option, and not that it ever really works. Because again, God has taken over, so trust this, okay? Everything else was part of the illusion, and it's fully disappearing from our memories, okay? All right, so everyone awakening, everybody fully awake. Now, Usa, Shekarate, Tanata, Jan, Sukanate. So it is.